What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an EP review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the new EP from the band Gorguts, entitled Pleiades Dust. This is released on Season of Mist. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Richmond, Quebec, Canada, and honestly, this is a band that is very perennial, essential, and highly respected within the death metal world and within metal in general. This is a band that has undergone major transformations over the years, from their early output in the Roadrunner Records days with albums like Considered Dead and The Erosion of Sanity, to their big shift in sound change in the late 90s with albums like Obscura, and then moving forward to an album like From Wisdom to Hate. That was a complete reversal for this band, going from straight up old school death metal to a more contemporary, technical, avant-garde sort of approach. Of course, this band has a wide and respected discography. But in 2013, this band pretty much made a full-fledged comeback of sorts with the album Colored Sands. I honestly think to this very day, that album still holds up wonderfully. Of course, that wasn't the only comeback album to come out in 2013, but I think that with Colored Sands, it has held the test of time throughout the years and is still a very formidable record. Not only for the fact that it really amped up what Gorguts had already created with their previous full lengths, but with a newer lineup, a more modernized sort of sound, you really got what Gorguts were looking to go forward with their newer sound, and I thought that album was just amazing. I love the production, I love the riffs, I love the drumming, I love Luc Lemay's vocals, and I just love the overall themes and concepts of that record. It is just stunning. Now, we have something new from Gorguts in the form of Pleiades Dust, and I would say this is a pretty ambitious next step for Gorguts. It's pretty much a single song, and it goes for around 33 minutes in length. The thing is, this is a song that's spread across 7 different sections, but it's all one song. There's nothing to really skip through. It is just one long, continuous take. And honestly, this is something that would have to be, for a music listener, to have a really sturdy amount of stamina and patience to deal with, because you're going to get one lengthy song, and throughout that one lengthy song, you're going to get all of the facets of Gorguts in this one particular piece of music with Pleiades Dust. Just the way things start out and then go on from there, you get all of the elements that you would know best from Gorguts, the shift changes, the time signatures, the dissonant riffs, the vocal stylings. It's just a lot to take in and understand. Like, take the first couple of tracks, Thinker's Slumber and Within the Rounded Walls. I mean, you get all of the elements you know best from Gorguts in those particular songs, and I mean, the guitar playing is just immaculate sounding here. I really like the way these guitar riffs sound. They really do bring out a very crisp amount of heaviness to be brought forward. I really like the forward-thinking approach going with these guitars. I really think it's awesome to listen to, especially towards the second half of this record where things become a little bit more unique and elaborate. I like the elaborate sort of approach that these guitars bring. The bass guitar, like on the previous record, was a very big highlight and standout moment, and here on Pleiades Dust, the bass guitar being utilized and put forward throughout this release sounds really awesome. I love the way that it sounds. It really feels crisp and clear. It doesn't feel too overproduced. I think a production quality for Gorguts like this is something vital and necessary to the overall presentation of this band, and I think it really sounds awesome. Moving on to the drums, this new drummer that they brought along is a real champ. I really like what he does here. Of course, he's stepping in big shoes here because John Longstreth did the drum work on the last Gorguts record, and he delivered a very marvelous performance. This drum performance, I believe, is just as good. There's a lot of really good moments where you feel this drummer has a great sense of stamina, like the fast blast beats, the tempo changes, just the overall paces of certain songs. I think some songs go by really quickly. Others have a little bit of a mid-pace sort of approach to them, but I think this drum work sounds really awesome. I mean, going to the very last part of this release with Besieged, which I would say goes around 10 minutes long. I think that's the longest part of this whole thing. His drum work is really awesome to listen to on there. It really adds a little bit of that experimental avant-garde sort of element. I really think this drummer does an amazing job here. And as far as the vocals are concerned, it's typical Luc Lemay doing what he knows how to do best, and that is just tell a story and do so in a very aggressive, throaty sort of roar. I love his vocal style. The way he goes about the lyrics, the way he goes about the themes and concepts of this record, it's just a joy to listen to, and I really think he has that storytelling aspect knack down very well. I really like what he does with the vocal style here. I love what he does with the lyrics. He really does captivate the listener with what's being done here. So overall, this is a really nice addition to the EPs that have come out in 2016. I don't know if I like this more than I do Colored Sands, because I think Colored Sands hits a little bit harder. But I think with Pleiades Dust, I think they do something a little bit ambitious, a little bit bold and daring, and I think they succeed here with this single track release. I don't think it's going to be for everybody because of the fact that it is a single song, and it's no songs to skip forward. You got to listen to every single minute of this. I don't know how your patience level is, but I think with something like this, it's something worth diving into and giving a shot. I mean, if you're into technical death metal, if you're into avant-garde stuff, if you're into the current era of Gorguts, you're going to find something to enjoy with this new EP, and I think Gorguts have delivered something very special here with Pleiades Dust. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you a link in the description box as how you can get a hold of this EP and listen to it. I will leave you a link in the description box to the Gorguts Bandcamp page where you can stream this EP in its entirety. Hear it for yourself, be your own judge as to whether you think it's worthy of being purchased or not. You can stream it, buy it digitally, and it is available in a wide variety of musical physical formats, CD, 12-inch vinyl, cassette tape, whatever tickles your fancy. And I'm very optimistic that this band will be doing some touring, whether it be internationally or in North America. Keep your eyes and ears out in case you want to catch this band's lineup live. So, again, the EP is Pleiades Dust by Gorguts. This is released on Season of Mist. Go check this out. And for a score, I'm going to give this a very, very strong 8.5 out of 10. Very ambitious, gutsy move by Gorguts. A Gorgutsy move, so to speak. Yeah, so if you've happened to have heard this EP, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it and how you feel it compares to the previous Gorguts release. Are you a fan of Gorguts? Do you dig the current era? Are you into the older stuff? Do you prefer the newer stuff better? Let me know what you think. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until the next time, Army Hill out.